It is approximately 11 p.m. and being nocturnal, I just woke up a few hours ago. I'm making this video with a sort of a heavy heart. I don't want to be too over dramatic about it, but I am going to be taking a break from my blog. NeoCities is a wonderful blogging website, but it brings some of the things that I tried leaving social media to escape from. For instance, it has a follower count, and every day new people follow me, and every day people unfollow me for no reason that I can surmise. I don't know why they would follow me in the first place if they are just going to decide to leave the next day, but it makes me feel kind of sad, and I know I shouldn't let it get to me, but people that I thought cared about me, even superficially, taking the stance that I'm not worth their time anymore is a pain that I've been through in the real world so many times that I don't see the need to recreate it online. I'm envious of people who were born before the internet. Not because I think the internet is not a magical thing, because it is, but because I wish that I could have experienced 20 or 30 years of life before its advent, of just reality, engaging with people in the real world, doing things the real way, in meat space, as they say. I've met some terrific friends on the internet, and in fact, most of the people I still talk to, I became acquainted with through the internet. But I don't think we were ever meant to know how many people were out there. I don't think we were meant to know the darkness that lies within society, the predilections that people have. I don't think that we were ever meant to just be able to reach out to anybody and harass them or attempt to commune with them without ever actually meeting them. And I consider myself relatively detached from the world. I am very cautious of who I let in my life. And writing is my therapy. Blogging was very therapeutic for me. And to reduce the experience of building a community and interacting with people to a statistic, like a follower count or something, kind of sickens me. And for this reason, I'm thinking about porting my NeoCities website to a different host, or starting my own website. Because people are much more than numbers. People are messy, fleshy, meaty creatures that are subject to whims and desires. And they have stories. And we should be careful not to judge people as wholly good or wholly bad. But with these statistics, follower counts, likes, we are making a binary judgment that this content is either wholly good or wholly bad. And that content, as a passionate creation of a real person, serves as a proxy for the estimation of that person themselves. I do not believe you can fully separate the art from the artist. If somebody draws a stick figure and I critique their art, that's not necessarily a critique of their person. But if somebody opens up and they're to be completely vulnerable and share a very real aspect of themselves, and to withdraw from that person because they did that and decide they are no longer worthy of your time, is a little unfortunate. and I can't help but feel the first world problem that I'm experiencing. I consider this video outlet as a new form of therapy. And this brings with it a whole host of problems. YouTube has a very comprehensive analytics dashboard. Excuse me. And it's very easy to get lost into YouTube Studio. But I'm now making videos on Odyssey.com, which is a smaller, more niche community. And I'm very happy with the reception I've gotten on there. So, I want to leave this video with a takeaway, but I'm not sure what it should be yet. Let me take a sip of Coke and decide. I guess what I want to say is, when you have a practice that is very calming for yourself and that you derive a ton of meaning from, when things that trigger your neuroses begin to encroach on that territory, I think it's time to take a step back and not quit. Please do not quit and delete all your work, because that is a form of creative self-harm. But it's important to take a break and to let things work themselves out in the unconscious and let that percolate into your life. So, I guess that's really all I have to say today. And if you watch this video, I'm very thankful for your time. And I say that in a secular Jesus' name. Amen.